Yo, what's up with y'all boys and girls, man? Hey, it's Jay Briggs here continuing to cook up this NBA action, man. Y'all know we do. We're on the jam session. We cook up every single game, every single day, man. Money making Tuesday. Yesterday, we did drop our NBA Player of the Day. For anybody that scooped it up yesterday, I want to look you in the eye and genuinely apologize. I'm sorry, bro. I jazzed you and myself, fam. Everybody, their mama, uncle, and auntie knew the Player of the Day yesterday should have been the Dallas Mavericks. It should have been the Dallas Mavericks. We should have hit our fifth play in a row, and it should have been the Mavs. I wimped out. I chickened out. I let the naysayers get to me. I'll call a spade, man. It should have been the Dallas Mavs yesterday. I was adamant. There was no reason on what planet should the Hawks been favored over the Dallas Mavericks, a dominant road team over the last couple seasons. The Hawks, we went through the numbers yesterday, terrible at home. Play of the day should have been the Mavs. The reason it wasn't, let me just be honest with y'all, the reason it wasn't is when I have the Mavs as the play of the day and they lose, oh my goodness, y'all, to see my DMs. People be genuinely mad. They be wanting to decapitate your boy, and sometimes that shit gets me a little bit. A lot of people honestly believe when I bet the Mavs, especially as play of the day and things of that nature, that it's out of pure biasness. And it's not, bro. It's not. Remember, the Mavs were the number 2 ATS team a season ago. So I let the naysayers get to me, man. That's all that happened. I wimped out. I chickened out. Mavs should have been the play of the day. They weren't. I apologize. Won't happen again. If the Mavs are the best bet on the board, they will be the play of the day. I'm here to do a job. I'm here for a reason. Y'all are here for a reason. Let me be who I am and let me do what we do. So, we did drop our NBA play of the day yesterday. We had the Denver Chicken Nuggets. And man, oh my God. Them boys got taken behind the woodshed, man. Shout out to New York Knicks. Shout out to New York Knicks, man. Are they as bad as I portray them to be a lot of the time? No, they're not. They're not. They are a good, solid basketball team. Are they overrated, overvalued more often than not? Yes, I still believe that. I still believe that wholeheartedly. But overrated, overvalued teams do win and do cover in certain spots and situations. There's a reason they're even overrated and overvalued in the first place. Are they as good as I think a lot of you think they are? Fuck no. But are they as bad as I think they are? Nah, they not that bad neither. They're somewhere in the middle. And we got to find that sweet spot with the New York Knicks. So, shout out them boys, man. They took the Nuggets behind the shed. I did not see that coming. Because, you know, why the Nuggets are supposed to go stupid, dummy, crazy at home, at the crib. But that was far from that yesterday. Is what it is and was what it was. So, 2-3 officially for me yesterday on the premium side. We dropped the Nuggets, our play of the day. We lost with the Hornets. I don't know how the Hornets didn't cover that game yesterday. They had the lead the whole game. And then the money-making machine Magic, man, do what they do, man, and close the game out, won and covered in the end, even on the road. Shout out to Magic. We also lost with the Indiana Pacers. Oh my God, bro, they had the cover in the bag as well, and the Pelicans snuck in the back door. This was a frustrating day for us yesterday. Our 2 wins in the NBA were the Mavs. Shout out the Mavs. And the Oklahoma City Thunder Buddies as they took the Kings behind the shed. Kings should really probably be on the DNB. We'll reassess the DNB after Thanksgiving. But as of right now, there's still 3 teams currently on the DNB. Number 1, the Atlanta Hawks. Number 2, the Milwaukee Bucks, who we'll talk about here in a little bit. And number 3, the New Orleans Pelicans. Then the 3 teams currently on the do not bet list. There was 4. The 4th one was the Utah Jazz, but they earned their way off the list. We'll talk about them here in a second as well. Money Making Tuesday, ladies and gentlemen. I appreciate each and every one of you that continue to tune in and watch this video. Let's do what we do, and that's kick the crap out of the books betting hoops. Last week was extremely profitable for us. Sunday and Monday weren't the best day for us in the NBA, but that just sets up the bounce back day for us today. And y'all know what we do in these spots and situations. So without further ado, let's do exactly that. Let's make some money tonight. Let's hop right into tonight's NBA action. First game of the day. We're in Washington where the Wizards are 4.5-point home dogs with your Chicago Bulls rolling in, man. Total 244.5. This is a game I'm not rushing to the window to bet by any stretch of the imagination. The Washington Wizards are the worst team in the league, and it's not even close. There's nobody even comparable to the Wizards and how bad they are. This month, just looking at the month of November, they've been blown out by double digits in every single game except for one. And in that game, they lost by 9 points. So I can't look in the direction of Washington, man. I can't. They're a bad, terrible basketball team. On the flip side, everybody, their mama, uncle, and auntie is betting Chicago, laying points on the road. That's not my style spot, not my style situation. Do I understand why everybody's there? Of course. The Wizards are ass. The Bulls are the better basketball team, and they've played better basketball on the road. But to just be 1,000 with y'all, it would not shock me if the Wizards win this game outright. It wouldn't shock me at all. And everybody would be mad, crying on Twitter, the Bulls are ass. How the Bulls lose to the Wizards? It's the NBA, man, any given night. Does that mean I want to bet Washington? Fuck no. Does that mean I'm going to the window to bet Washington or Chicago? Hell no. Forced to play the game. Forced to play it. I would take Chicago because they are the better basketball team. They are playing the better basketball. And Washington has been aired out all month. And they're banged up coming into this game. So, lean towards Chicago. Personally, I don't like the game. Wouldn't be shocked if the Wizards won it outright. Wouldn't be shocked if the Bulls didn't cover. Everybody, their mama, uncle, and auntie is betting Chicago. I understand it. I get it. And they probably should be. But laying points on the road with the Bulls in this style spot, in this style situation, kind of asking for it. Stay away game for me, honestly. Let's keep it rolling. Next game up. We're in South Beach, Miami, where the Heat are 2.5-point home favorites over the Milwaukee Bucks. Total 222.5, man. Right now, currently, the Milwaukee Bucks are still on the do not bet list. And they will remain there because we're going to fade them again tonight. I will give them some credit. Shout out to them. Shout out Milwaukee. They are playing better basketball. They come into this game winners of 4 straight. All those games were at home, though. They got to show me they're going to do it on the road. Because as of right now, they've been terrible, ass, hot garbage on the road this season. So slight credit for playing well at home. But still, I mean, we really can't even give y'all too much credit for that because that's what you're supposed to be doing. From a talent perspective, you have one of the best guards of this generation in Damian Lillard, and you have a former MVP in Giannis Antetokounmpo. So y'all are supposed to be near the top of the East. So, that's my thoughts. That's why they're on the DNB. Slight credit for playing better recently. Wins over Charlotte, Indiana, Houston, and Chicago at home. But let's go through your last few road games. You lost outright on the road to Charlotte, 115-114. You got taken behind the woodshed by the New York Knicks, 116-94. Cleveland beat you, 116-114. Last month on the road, you got taken behind the shed by the Memphis Grizzlies, 122-99 on the road. The Brooklyn Nets beat you by double digits, 115-102. Milwaukee on the road has done nothing. Absolutely nothing. So it's hard for me to want to bet them in this spot, in this situation. On the flip side, Miami, I like what I'm seeing from these boys. They're starting to get healthy, and we know who Miami is. When healthy, we know the damage this team can do. Shout out to Miami, man. Hats off to them. They should have lost that last game they played. My Mavs should have beat them. But, hey, the Heat got a bucket with this side out of bounds play. Jimmy Butler for the dunk, forced overtime, won and covered in overtime over a really good road team in the Dallas Mavericks, man. Those are signs and tendencies I like to see. Also, I looked at the recent history between these two teams. The Heat have won 3 of the last 4 meetings over Milwaukee. So there's really no path here for me to bet Milwaukee. A, they've been terrible on the road this season. B, they're on the do not bet list. C, Miami has beaten them in 3 of their last 4. No reason to bet Milwaukee. We're going to fade them. Give me the Heat. I'm going to lay the 2.5. Or maybe just take them straight up on the money line, minus 130. Here in this. Let's keep it rolling. Next game up. We're in Minnesota where the Timberwolves are 3.5-point home favorites over the Houston Rockets. Total 222.5. Right now, currently, the Houston Rockets lead this division in the NBA Cup at 2-0. The Minnesota Timberwolves are 1-1. Minnesota comes into this game off back-to-back L's. They lost on the road at Toronto, 110-105. Hey, they haven't won in Toronto, the Timberwolves as a franchise, in I think 25 years, I think is the something drastic like that. I gotta pull up the exact number, but it's something terrible like that. Like the Timberwolves never win in Toronto. They don't play up there all that often, but when they go, they always lose. And then they lost 107-105 to the Celtics. They did cover in that game though. Houston, they come into this one off a loss to the Portland Trailblazers. They lost 104-98 after beating them the game before that, 116-88. Portland got them in the quick revenge spot. This is a game not overcomplicated. These are two teams we know. Two teams we know well. And we're just going to trust who they are. We're just going to trust our spots, trust our situations. The Rockets, what do we say about them? They go stupid, dummy, crazy at home, at the crib. We have no problem betting Houston in Houston. On the road is where they have their struggles. And so we're going to fade them in this spot, in this situation. Minnesota, the last couple seasons, they are one of the best teams in the league following a loss. And now coming off back-to-back losses, now at home, back-to-back losses on the road, now the bounce-back spot at home, at the crib. I'll lay the points here with Minnesota. I looked at how these two teams matched up in recent memory. The Timberwolves have won 3 straight meetings over the Houston Rockets. The last one was 113-106 on the 2nd of April. The meeting before that was 111-90 in Minnesota on the 4th of February. And the game before that was 122-95 on the 5th of January. So the last two were in Minnesota, and the one before that was in Houston, but it didn't matter. The Timberwolves have won 3 straight, and all 3 of them fairly dominantly. And I think, in all honesty, a 4th one is coming tonight. Give me Minnesota in the bounce-back spot at home, at the crib. When we get Houston back in Houston, of course, we're going to be betting them almost blindly. But on the road, still don't trust them. Still don't trust them. I don't like the spotting situation for them today. I'm on Minnesota. Hearing this. Let's keep it rolling. Next game up. We're in Utah, where the Jazz are 2.5-point home dogs with the San Antonio Spurs rolling in total 226.5. This will be the 4th and final meeting between these two teams in this early season. It's kind of crazy. It's going to be the 4th meeting already between these two teams, but it is what it is. The Spurs have won 2 of the 3. They won the first one, which was in Utah. They blew them out, 106-88. Context matters, though. Utah was banged up in that game. And then the last 2 were in San Antonio. The Jazz won the game after the first one in the revenge spot, 111-110 on the 9th of November. And then the Spurs got their get back in the revenge spot not long ago, really a couple days ago, 126-118 in San Antonio. Hey, you know what that sets up, man? Quick revenge spot at home, at the crib for the Utah Jazz, a team we love betting at home, at the crib, a team we just took off the do not bet list because they showed up, showed out, and showed us that they are going to return to that team we know and love at home, at the crib, as they beat up on the New York Knicks 121-106 in that basketball game. I'm on the Jazz, man. Quick revenge spot at home, at the crib. One of my favorite spots in the league, and we trust the Jazz at home. San Antonio, I think, is starting to become a little overrated, a little overvalued. They are playing well. Wins over Golden State, Utah, and Oklahoma City in 3 straight games. That's a really solid stretch. But 4 of their last 5 were just played at home, at the crib. Last time we saw them on the road, they got taken behind the woodshed by the Dallas Mavericks, 110-93. And I don't like the spotting situation for San Antonio today. Love the spotting situation for the Jazz. I'm on Utah. I won't overcomplicate it. Give me the 2.5, and I'm going to play them outright on the money line. Hearing this. Last and final game of the night. We're in Phoenix, where the Suns are 2.5-point home favorites over the Los Angeles Lakers. Total 234.5. The Phoenix Suns are healthy again. Kevin Durant and Bradley Beal will play in this game tonight, man. Welcome back to the association, to both of them. Will they be 100% their first game back coming off injury is the million-dollar question. I don't know. We have seen these two teams match up twice already this season. The Suns won the last one, 109-105, in Phoenix on the 28th of October. The Lakers won the first meeting, 123-116 on the 25th of October in LA. So both teams have won their respected home games to start the season. I'm on the Los Angeles Lakers plus the points and outright money line here in this spot. Here's why. I kind of hinted toward it a second ago. I don't necessarily know what Kevin Durant and Bradley Beal are going to be first game back, being inserted back into this team. I kind of want to see it again. You feel me? And on the flip side of that, the Los Angeles Lakers are the defending in-season tournament champs. That's who they are. They care about this in-season tournament. They're 2-0 in the tournament thus far this season, and they're looking to defend their title, I'm assuming. So getting plus money with the champs, who is yet to lose this season in the tournament, who I honestly think is a bad matchup for Phoenix if Anthony Davis is rolling the way he has been in certain spots and situations this season. Yeah, no need to overcomplicate this one, man. I'm on the Los Angeles Lakers here in our last and final game of the night. And that's going to conclude this episode of my NBA Jam session. As always, I appreciate each and every one of you that continue to tune in and watch this video. Money Making Tuesday, ladies and gentlemen. We did drop our NBA Play of the Day yesterday. Our streak came to an end, but we've been red hot on that play over the last 2 weeks or so. Scoop it up today, man, as we look to bounce back on it and do what we do, and that's kick the crap out of the books or hop on something long term. That way you get every single play that I release, every single sport throughout the duration of the package that you get, man. It's been your guy, Jay Briggs. Appreciate y'all more than y'all know, man. Money Making Tuesday. We got a huge card tomorrow. I believe every team is in action tomorrow, the day before Thanksgiving, and we have the day off on Thursday. So be on the lookout for that tomorrow. Make sure you're here as we cook it up, man, and we do what we do, which is kick the crap out of the books, betting hoops, man. Been your guy, Jay Briggs. I'll see y'all tomorrow. I'm out of here. Peace.